Hello guys, Max Rhobin here with TSM Training. And just like I did with bench, I wanted today to do a little walkthrough of my deadlift setup and try to explain why I do certain things and stuff like that. And this is of course not to show off how good I am, because I'm not, and the weight there is pretty light. And I went with a lightweight because I wanted to do a few reps and I wanted to be able to focus on form a bit more and exaggerate something. I still made some mistake that I'm gonna point out. So I think this can be a learning experience for us all. So let's go through it and let's look at some deadlift that I did earlier this morning. So nothing to say here. The bar is on the floor. I have pretty limited space between between the weight and the wood on which the rack stand, but that's the place I have. And also the camera is a bit close because I don't have much space. You see me there put my belt. On deadlift, I like the belt to be not too tight, still tight, but not as tight as I put it when I go squat. Because when you lean down, otherwise you don't want it to press on your stomach and make you barfy. And that's also I take the time to make sure the belt is placed properly. And I'm gonna push with my belly against the belt, see if it's tight enough, see if it's pulling on the right place on the back of my on my lower back. Now I get ready. I put my shoulder blade down and together, and I approach the bar with purpose. And I put the feet down. I screw them down, open up the hips, and then I'm gonna lie down, pushing my legs are pushing a bit against my my elbow there. And if you look at my arm, you see that my elbow is rotating a little bit toward the back. That's because you want to put the bend on the bar to activate your lats more. And I try to press the wheel and keep the head up. And you push to the heel. Once you pass the knee, then you push the hips forward. So we're gonna play it again, and I'm gonna try to pause at some key moment. Explain a few more things. So I'm putting the belt on, making sure it's in the right position. You'll notice one thing as well. When I just before I put I pull the weight up, I'm gonna raise my ass up in the air. I'm gonna raise my ass up in the air, and this is not to give me any momentum or anything like that. This is to preload my hamstring. And so as you see, now I'm gonna bring my shoulder blade down and together and down, making sure they're pushing against my belt. Screw my feet on the ground, put some torque on the leg, and see my knee rotating out a bit. Grabbing the bar. One thing you want to do, I'm pausing here. One thing you want to do when you grab the bar, I should have paused there. One thing you want to do when you grab the bar is what we call like pick up the slack. You want to get a little bit of tension on the bar, so it's not so once you're gonna start like pushing with your leg, the weight you're gonna move off the ground right away. There's oftentimes like a bit of slack in the bar and the weight, and because of gravity, the bar is gonna rest at the bottom of the weight, but you want it to be pressing against the weight. Because if you don't do that, you're gonna start pressing, and then there's gonna be no resistance at all, because it's just gonna be like the bar reaching to the top of the hole of the plate, and then all of a sudden the resistance is gonna come up all at the same time, and you're gonna hit a brick wall. So picking up the slack is gonna make you that when you start pressing, when you start pressing, the weight, the strength, the power is directly transferred to the weight. And a few things there while I'm pausing that beautiful picture there, beautiful frame. A few things I want to point out. You try to have like the right place to have the bar is about above the middle of your foot, and then you're gonna lean down, and you can see that I'm trying to keep my shoulder blade together and down. It's a bit hard to tell on that position, especially with the black shirt. But that means like I have to, I'm gonna bring my shin to the bar, and I want to bring my ass down, so I don't want the shoulder to go like the back of the armpit should be about above the bar. You don't want to be, you don't have to have your shoulder too in front of the bar. You don't have your shoulder too far behind. So that's what I'm trying to do there. That's why, like, you see, I have my my shin are brought to the bar, and my ass, I'm sitting down a bit. I'm trying to keep my chest upright as much as I can, or as much as I need, and the head up. While I look forward, and you can see that I'm full of air. So I look like a big blowfish. Now I'm gonna load my hamstring. I'm bringing the this is just like to create like pre-tension in the hamstring, and then I bring the ass down. But it's not like I'm not like putting any like momentum. I'm doing it again, resetting up, putting the bar on that second rep. I've been a bit lazy. I got my ass a little lower. This third rep is better, and so that's the set. Can I just go back here? Okay, let's go back a bit. Look at a bit one more time, see if I got more stuff to say about it. So like I said, putting on the belt, making sure. Oh, and one thing about the belt, I often leave the belt, do like a loop like that in the front. I don't put the tongue of the belt fully in the loop to hold it. Sometimes I do, because that depends. If you play with it a bit, you can feel a difference of tension in the belt. It's changed the tension of the belt. If I leave it like this, fully out, it makes the belt a tiny bit tighter. And if I put the tongue fully in, it's gonna be a bit looser. So this is something that I can play with a bit. But because I like my belt somewhat tight, usually like you're gonna see me with this loop in the front there. It's a true thing. If you try it if you want. It might look silly because you got this loop there in front of you, but it does like give you just like a tiny bit more tension. And I'm putting it right in my lumbar, lifting it a bit so my gut, like it's in the right spot for my gut, and putting the shoulder blade together against the belt, through the feet on the ground. Then I'm remaking sure that my shoulder blade are down. And you see, when I grab the bar, I'm just not grabbing, I'm grabbing it with, I'm trying to grab it purpose. The elbow rotate a little bit toward the back as I try to bend the bar. And then the bar is just moving up. Nothing too special there. What I'm trying to do here is like, you can see that I'm trying to stay on the heel. When I pass the knee, you just press the forward, put the bar down, and it's just a set, it's done. It's not the prettiest set ever. Let me go back to the... So it's not the prettiest set ever, but I think there's a few things there I could point out, a few tips. Lifting the ass to preload the hamstring. That's a good thing. It's a good habit to have. Bending the bar forward is going to keep your back much tighter, your upper back. Also a good thing to integrate to your routine. And bringing the ass down, trying to keep the chest up. Not having the shoulder going up above in front of the bar. Good thing to integrate to your lift. So this is about what I wanted to cover today. I hope this was helpful. Let me know down below especially if you went back in the gym and tried those little cues, if it helped. Let me know also if you have questions, if you have something you want me to cover and stuff like that. I'll try to do my best do it. And in the meantime, keep training, have a good time, have fun in the gym, and see you next time. Thank you, bye.